You know, it's everybody's favorite time of the calendar month. It's trivia time here on Ring Respect Radio. We're about to get going. We'll be with you in just a moment. Let's go. Boom, just like that, it's Thursday night, and you all know what that means. It's party time with us. We're the Video Bros. I'm Bobby Munson, and now beside me, he is the man with the angelic voice. He is Papa Smokes. Papa Smokes, how are you doing, brother?
Woo, all right, Munson. It's another Thursday night. We're here on Ole Podcast with Ring Respect Radio, and hey, guess what, everybody? Get your thinking caps on, because it's trivia night. And we're pleased to have a special guest with us. Munson, you want to make the introductions?
You bet. You see him right below me.
Wait,
right
that's my
there.
job.
He's with me every Sunday on Point of View. You see him as part of Marvel Talk. He is always smiling, and he's always triviaing it up with us. He is Andre C.
Woo.
Hey, hello, gentlemen. The 2/3 of me is
right.
here. You know, the other third, I don't know where it is, but...
Well, glad to have you here, buddy. It's going to be a great time. And we're going to go over to the chat. And hopefully, chat, you want to play some trivia with us here tonight. We got Zach in the house letting us know that Rice Krispie Treats Day is
hell yeah.
day. One of the easiest baked goods that you can have at any household. Fantastic. Great shout. Bassers in the house here with us. Happy birthday, gentlemen. Happy birthday to you as well, too, Bass. And you know what? It's Brett Martinez in the house.
All right.
Am I late? You are not late. We have just got this party started on a Thursday night, and good evening to you as well. And we've got BDJ.
Oh, yeah.
We were just talking about this guy off screen moments before we went live, and he's got time to join us in the house tonight over on the Twitch side. Hello to everybody in the chat. Hopefully you're ready to play some trivia, have some fun with us tonight. But before we do that, Pop Smokes, it just wouldn't be a Ring Respect Radio if I didn't give a little shout out to PPW, right? And of course, PPW's got our biggest show of the calendar year coming up on Saturday, October the 25th. It is the Ring of Horrors 4. It is the Steel Cage Challenge. The first time the Steel Cage has been used in Saskatoon in a long ass time. And the first time it's been used in Saskatoon for Prairie Pro Wrestling. History will be made in that championship matchup. You cannot get a seat because they're sold out in record-breaking time. Can you get general admission? Yes, but not for very much longer. Those are going fast. If you don't have one yet, what are you waiting for? Because you do not want to be left out in the cold on Saturday, October the 25th for the hottest party in town, Prairie Pro Wrestling's Ring of Horrors. Pop Smokes, if you can't tell, I'm psyched, and I hope the nation is psyched too.
Oh, you know that the nation is psyched because those tickets are just flying out and hardly any standing room left. You people better get your tickets fast. I'm impressed with how the PPW Nation watches for when the tickets go on sale, and they go for it. They don't waste any time. You notice, Munson, that the Mangler has got tickets. All of our favorite fans have their tickets already, and we're going to be loving a big show of the year, the Ring of Horrors.
You bet it's going to be a hell of a time. I can't wait, Papa Smokes. It is, yeah. I mean, it seems so far away. But yes, hold on. I'm just starting to add everybody here as we speak to try to get things going. But yes, it's going to be a fun time. Can't wait to see it. It's yeah, hell of a time. I'm EDJ. I'm scalping tickets. Mangler's in the house with us tonight. Mangler,
right.
how are you doing? Happy Thursday. Nice to see you as well, too. And Brett Martinez is making a Fluffy reference your way there, Andre.
Well, he said Fluffy earlier, so yeah, I figured that's what he meant.
All right, I'm just adding everybody's names here to our list of people that are competing. So we got Andre on screen, Papa Smokes on screen, going over to the YouTube side. We got a pretty big YouTube chat going on here tonight. Just seeing here, but we got Last Emperor. Obviously, that's Brett as well over on Twitch, and BDJ over on Twitch. Yet to see STG yet here tonight, though.
Hell yeah!
I'm sure his appearance is coming in.
Oh, the BDJ's coming back for that Twitch belt that he held for a short time. You know, he got the taste for it. He wants the gold back again.
Yeah, it certainly does. Yes, and we've also got, of course, Astrid's up in the house. You're going to have to lift up just because the name's on the screen. But yes, we've got, great things going on here. So Twitch, we will add Last Emperor and BDJ to the Twitch side. All right, so we got the names in. If anybody else joins us as we go, of course, we'll add them as we go, and we will keep the points all collected. But before we get rolling with trivia, we got these pesky little rule things we like to get out of the way. I'm sure most of you have seen them, but they're there. You know, we want to abide by them because we're so strict around here. We just don't, we don't let anybody have some fun. So here they are. Here's the rules. First and foremost, number one rule, always get pop here.
Whoa, yeah.
Number two, please refrain from looking up the answers. You know, you could Google them or Bing them or whatever these kids are doing these days to find the answers. Probably some sort of AI bot in the background feeding them information. Just play for fun. It's all for fun. Don't look it up. Just have some fun. You have approximately 60 seconds to answer the question, at which time all will be locked up and ready to go. Each player is entitled to one repeat the question. In the case of an ad break over on the Twitch side, just let me know, and you will obviously get the free use of a repeat the question. Each player is entitled to one challenge per game. If the challenge is accepted, the player will get their challenge back. If it is deemed that the challenge is overruled, you will lose your challenge for the rest of the game. Number 6 is cut those promos, but be respectful in the chat, of course. Keep it fun and keep it intoxicated. It's a Thursday night. We're leading into the weekend, so it's going to be a lot of fun. Astrid's listening, but doing some chores. That's okay. Don't you have, like, the voice to text or something like that while you're doing chores, you could just say, like, A, B, C, or D to any of the answers that come up? I mean, it'll be fun. You can give it a shot. But, yeah. We got a theme going on here tonight, and I think Papa Smokes already is aware of what the theme is, and I think Andre clued in right before we went live. But we said last week on Ring Respect Radio, what do people want? Did they want a trip through the territories themed trivia, or would they want something in the vein of PPW? And I'm thinking PPW one we might do next month, Papa Smokes. We might have to do the All Prairie Pro Wrestling one in October, leading into the Ring of Horrors potentially. I think that would be a lot of fun. But tonight, we're going old school. We're going Trip Through the Territories. So if you've seen our series Trip Through the Territories, or you think you have the knowledge of old school professional wrestling, we're talking 60s, 70s, 80s type level professional wrestling, then this is for you. And you know what? Even if it's not, it's multiple choice and it's fun. You can guess. We're going to have a good time. And I think we got to start this off with question number 1. And right there on your screens, which annual event was considered Jim Crockett Promotions' biggest show, often called their version of WrestleMania? Was it A, the Great American Bash, B, Starrcade, C, Clash of Champions, or D, Super Brawl? Your time starts now. Bob Smokes, you know the answer to this one, I could only presume.
Yeah, I believe so, but the other choices are tasty as well. But some big famous matches happened on these cards, boy. They had the WrestleMania thing going before it was WrestleMania.
They did, indeed.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm sure got some answers coming in from the chat right now. I see Brett with an answer. Repeat on the question. Okay, it is also on the screen there, BDJ, but I can give you a repeat the question. No problem. It is, which annual event was considered Jim Crockett Promotions' biggest show, often called their version of WrestleMania? Was it A, the Great American Bash, B, Starrcade, C, Clash of Champions, or D, Super Brawl? Brett's already second guessing himself. Well, I mean, you do have that Twitch account there too, my friend. I mean, I put you in on Twitch as well too. So if you want to take a crack at it, one different answer on each side. I've seen players do that before.
Yeah, unlike Sundays, you get 2 votes on this one. You get 2 shots at this one, unlike Sundays.
And all these choices were major pay-per-views back in the day too, so choose wisely, everybody.
Very much so. All right. We got a good little blend of answers coming in. I'm thinking we'll wrap her up here and say 10 seconds. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Who cares? Let's do this. All right. Answers are locked. We're going to go over to the answers here from, let's start with Andre. What do you got for me?
Okay, I was debating between 2. I'm gonna go with Starrcade because I feel like Clash was more their like semi-monthly events. So I'm gonna go Starrcade.
All right. Papa Smokes.
Yeah, I think Andre's on the right track there. I think it's Starrcade number B also.
All right. Perfect. And I'm going to tell the chat now that some people picked B as well. Some also picking A as their choice. Now, was that the other one you guys were guessing between? Was the Great American Bash and Starrcade?
I always thought the Great American Bash came a little bit later once it was WCW. Am I mistaken about that?
Well,
I'm the same thing.
I'm pretty sure you guys are actually right. I have some answers over to the Great American Bash in the chat, but the answer is indeed B, Starrcade, for this one. So anybody who said B is going to get the points. Starrcade actually debuted in 1983, Greensboro, North Carolina. Set the tone for the Supercards before WrestleMania ever even existed.
Wasn't that like the end, like one of their end of year events? Like it was like always in like December or something. I want to say. I could be wrong. I might be just out to lunch. I just remember Starrcade's being in December, but I could be wrong.
I'm not sure.
Fever dreams, fever dreams.
They always had a championship match as the main event, and so many of those were Harley Race and then Ric Flair, like always in the cage and all that stuff. They made a big spectacle of it.
Okay, so here we go. Give points to Papa Smokes, Andre, and I think Brett. Brett had one on YouTube. And we had, who else? I had Mangler and Astrid. There we go. So there we go. We will put all those points locked into our score sheet. Oh, hold on here. Hold on, everybody. Just 1 second. I know. I got to update the score sheet. Hey, I'm multitasking.
Get it together, Munson.
Yeah.
I just like doing the Jeopardy music. I like Jeopardy music.
Yeah. Hold on. I built myself a program here to try to keep track, and it's not working at the moment. So I almost have to go back to the old school pen and paper here.
Yeah, the pencil and paper was working better, I think, Munson.
I'm pretty sure. All right. Okay, so I think I've got it sorted out now. I think I've got that portion. So okay, let me just double check. All right, there we go. And then we're gonna give points to everyone on YouTube side and everyone on screen. Nobody on Twitch getting any points is what it comes down to. So it's really just tied across the board. All right, we've got that figured out. All right, yes, I'm. Yeah, probably. I've got some, brain fog going on, and I'm telling you, the brain fog is clearly the result of the attack by El Assassino, and nothing else that I ever do would create me to have me have brain fog on a Thursday night. Just saying.
That could be a question for next month, Munson.
It could be a question for next month. We'll see. But how about we go to our real question so I can quit boring the crowd with nonsense and point scoring here. Let's go to question number 2. Who defeated Harley Race in 1983 to become the NWA World Heavyweight Champion at Starrcade? Was it A, Dusty Rhodes, B, Terry Funk, C, Ric Flair, or D, Ricky Steamboat? Your time starts now. All right, Pop Smokes, I see you grinning. I see you grinning. You know this one, don't you?
Yes, I just watched this match a few months ago. I watch it every now and again because it's such a historic match.
Andre, are you puzzled on this one?
Well, the answer is though, I know it's not Ricky because I'm pretty sure he won his first one off of Rick, but it's the other 3 answers are like
Yeah.
I'm gonna go.
Those are all NWA champions formerly. All those answers.
I'm going to get my gut here.
I've got Brett's answering on YouTube. I got BDJ's answering on Twitch. Still waiting for some answers to come in from the live chat. Andre's still puzzled, so he's probably just waiting a little bit. No peeking at the chat there.
I'm not. I don't even have comments open. I keep comments closed on this show because I
trust you, brother. Person. I appreciate it. I trust you. It's a good thing I do too.
Andre's a sports.
Because if that Ed was here, that'd be a different story, man. That guy.
Yeah.
No. I do Marvel talk with him, and I don't trust him.
That's going to go down as line of the night right there. Yeah, watch Ed suddenly appear like moments after this, just as we're speaking. He's going to come sliding on in and want to participate on screen.
Oh yeah, he might still win if he starts now too.
Yeah, very much so. We're only on question number 2. We can go for a bit. All right, I got another answer in on Twitch. I'm going to need those answers here with probably in the next 10 seconds. So if you're listening in, okay, thank you. Got an answer from Angler. I'm going to have to call it in a few seconds here. If your answers aren't in, then we're going to say you're too late. That is going to be it for this round. Pop Smoke's going to go to you on this one. Let us know what that answer is.
Whoa, it's Ric Flair, baby.
There you go. Andre, did you have Ric Flair for us? Oh, not so much. No. There we go. We've got from the chat, though, we've got Brett. It's saying Ric Flair. We've got Last Emperor with Ric Flair. So we have got, I think that might be it. Looking at the list here, BDJ went with Dusty and Mangler went with Terry. So it looks like, we're going to see points for Brett on YouTube, Last Emperor on Twitch, and we get on screen both just Pop Smokes on this one. So there we go. Yeah.
No, I picked C.
Oh, Andre got that.
Andre, right. Sorry. My apologies, Andre. I'm being a dope.
Dude, I all I could think was, the man has well over 20 world championships, even though WWE doesn't recognize him. He's got a lot. I'm going Flair. He's won the title a lot of times. I just was like, fuck it, I'm going to take a shot.
Yeah. So, Pop Smokes and Andre C on screen points. And then give Brett Martinez a point on YouTube. This is making things so much easier now that it's actually working. That's the best part. And
was that Flair's first world championship win is my question. I'm not sure about that. I think it might have been.
I have nothing to add to that, Pop Smokes, because what if that becomes a question later in the show?
Okay.
You know how I walked into that problem with a certain somebody else on the screen right here, nudge, nudge, at the last trivia night where an answer was given well in advance. So we're gonna skirt around that one just to be on the safe side.
Save that one for a tiebreaker,
maybe. But we are going to go.
Like I screwed up the last time I played and answered a question that was later in the thing for everybody. With
this is kind of what I was heading towards. All right. Before we go to the next question, though, I know Brett had a quick question on an unrelated topic. Does PPW stream on that indie wrestling streaming service? No, but you know what? PPW, we actually do release one of the matches from our vault every single Saturday at Prairie Pro Wrestling's YouTube channel, where Papa Smokes and I are actually the commentary team. So if you check us out over on YouTube, that's where you can catch all the matches and keep up to date with what we have going on. Still a lot of matches to come out now, Papa Smokes, after that big summer time spectacular that we had. So
we just called a hot shit match tonight, Munson. That was good.
Sure did. Oh my God. Short Kings and Paralera non-title banger coming out this Saturday for everybody. Mangler, sorry boys, I'm trying to make Rice Krispie trees. Yeah, because it's National Rice Krispie Day. That's fantastic. Love it.
Hell yeah. We got a few players multitasking here while they play trivia.
Son of a bitch, Brett. Now you're like everybody else cynically wanted to see me get hurt.
Yeah.
Jesus. This is horrible.
Love it. I agree.
Show them the video. No, I'm kidding.
No, I'm moving y'all on to question number 3 right there on your screens. The Four Horsemen faction was first formed in Jim Crockett Promotions. Which wrestler was not an original member? Was it A, Ric Flair, B, Arn Anderson, C, Tully Blanchard, or D, Barry Windham?
I know something. I'm confident I know something.
Brett, I don't know if I'm bulletproof. I mean, you didn't even get to see how long I was down for. You wait till that video is actually ready to be released, and then just watch how my big ass laid there on the concrete for several minutes. I mean, it felt like an eternity down there because I was out. I was completely out. That son of a bitch cracked me hard.
Oh, and Papa Smokes made sure he got some extra footage of Munson just lying there, didn't know what end was up. It was hilarious. I took that specifically for Ed Fries because I knew he would enjoy that so much.
Like a true brother, Papa Smokes stood there with a camera over top of my fallen ass.
Yeah.
All right. But with that said, that question's up on screen. I am going to need answers coming in from the chat. I've got Brett's answer on YouTube. Thank you for turning on the bell there, Brett. Appreciate that as well. That is huge. Thank you. Release it. No, I can't just release it out of context, Astrid. It has to come out in the natural order of PPW's booking. I mean, come on. What do you take me for? I can't put
even Astrid wants to see you get your teeth.
Okay. Astrid's part of OLE. I can probably give a sneak peek to OLE people. I mean, I just saying. But as for everybody else, y'all got to wait for the real deal.
Come on.
Tune in on Sundays. He seems to like to play the video on Sundays.
That's just of the kick. That's not of me laying there taking a nap afterwards.
True.
Oh, that footage I took was pure cinema, baby. That's the best.
Yeah. All right. We seem to have pretty much most of our answers in now, I would say. So I think it's fair to call it a day on this one here. Andre, you said you knew this one. So, brother, tell us. Barry Windham. Papa Smokes.
Oh, hell yeah. D, Barry Windham. He was in it, but not until later.
Yeah, that's right. It's Windham joined later. The originals were Flair, Arn, Ole, and Tully. So everybody is actually getting a point here for this particular question. So let's see if my trusty little sidekick here can Put points in for everyone. Everyone gets a point. Yeah, just like that. Look, see? Saving time, boys. Saving time. Look at that. Now we're good. Already got it done. See, if everyone would just keep getting the answers right. All right. We ready for another? We good for another one? Everyone good for question number 4? Or I think it's 4. Yeah, it's 4.
Hell yeah.
All right. All right. Here we go. Which territory was known for promoting wrestling out of Memphis, Tennessee, with stars like Jerry Lawler and Bill Dundee? Was it A, World Class Championship Wrestling, B, Continental Wrestling Association, C, Georgia Championship Wrestling, or D, Mid-South Wrestling? Your time starts now. Pop Smokes, this is going trip through the territory style right here. I see you smiling over there. I have a feeling you might have a hunch on this one.
Yeah, we did this one already, Munson, in the trip through the territories. That was one of the more recent ones, and quite a good time too. What a vibrant promotion they had in the 80s there. A small city like Memphis was just on fire for wrestling.
It really was.
I only know of it's between 2 because I know 2 of them are completely different states, but 2 of them, like, I have no idea.
I'm sure you'll come up with the right answer there, Andre. You must.
I have no idea. It's between 2.
Munson, it's almost Halloween. We got to watch that segment from Memphis Wrestling with Dr. Frank. You remember when they resurrected Dr. Frank and the Frankenstein monster? Good stuff.
Sure did. Nothing like spooky season nonsense in professional wrestling. We got answers in. Brett on YouTube. We've got BDJ on Twitch. We've got Last Emperor on Twitch. Waiting to see if we got a couple more coming in on YouTube.
You know, the more I think about it, Munson, you know what PPW needs, especially for the October season? A mummy.
Especially in the costume battle royal. There we go.
No, they need a Yeti. You need a Yeti.
Yeah, that too. Yeah. A Yeti with bandages around it. Yeah.
now you guys are thinking like mud show bookers. I like it. All right. Anyway, I've got answers in from the entire chat. So this time, let's go over to Papa Smokes to give us his answer, or give us the answer.
All right, I'm going with D, Mid-South Wrestling.
With D, Mid-South Wrestling.
That's what I went with. I have no idea if I'm right or not. I just guess because I know it's not A or C, so I'm going with D.
All right. Maybe I screwed this up. I don't know, but Pop Smokes, because I thought you had this, but that wasn't the answer I had.
I have it, Munson, because Mid-South was used for 2 different territories because it was when Bill Watts was booking for Memphis. When he left, he took that name Mid-South for when he started promoting in Oklahoma. Okay. Continental is Tennessee. Georgia is Georgia.
I'm throwing down my own challenge on my own question.
Okay.
I've got completely different answers from the chat, which is the answer to which I had written down here.
I'm looking it up right now, too, just to see.
World Class is Dallas. Continental is Tennessee. Georgia is Atlanta.
Georgia.
But so Memphis, Tennessee, because I had down the CWA. Jerry Jarrett booking the CWA, Continental Wrestling Association.
Okay.
And that's what the whole chat had. So that's where I'm only challenging myself, but like I'm seeing here, CWA run by Jerry Jarrett, featuring Jerry Lawler, was the main Memphis promotion.
No, from what I'm reading on Mid-South was Oklahoma, Louisiana, Mississippi. Then it became under Tri-State. Then it became Mid-South. And they added Arkansas, and at Arkansas, and then it eventually moved afterwards. It was never in Tennessee, I guess.
Okay. Well,
yeah.
All right.
As far as I can tell, it was never a regular promotion in Tennessee. As far as I can find.
So, in the interest of fairness, points across the board for everybody.
Well, not me. I got it wrong, but
you got it wrong. D is wrong, technically. Okay. So we got it wrong.
The chat all went with CWA. So,
okay, maybe there's because to me, Continental is Knoxville, Tennessee, with Ron Fuller. Like that's what his company was called, but I could be mistaken, or it's used in 2 territories. That's fine. I'm good.
Okay, well, we got points for Brett on YouTube. Point for.
Oh, okay. Brett. Continental eventually became Championship Wrestling Association. Okay. Oh no, it was referred to as Mid-South.
So.
Maybe for a time. I don't know the specifics.
This is under Wiki. This is referred to as Mid-South Wrestling.
So technically we're right. Technically. Yeah. Weird.
Okay. Well, I mean, honestly, if we go points across the board anyway, you guys are still on level with both getting a point. You either both don't get a point or both get a point. So I think we could call it fair and just give you the points.
Doesn't matter either way.
Yeah, whatever, Munson. It's all good either way.
I think we're going to call it points across the board.
Sick.
All right. I would have got you for that, Munson. Yeah.
No, total for me. So.
I questioned myself after this because it's like reading it back, and I knew the chat was on board with what I had for the answer, but like you're my depth of knowledge, Papa Smokes, on these shows and stuff like that. So I kind of guessed myself twice when you didn't have what I had down. So I'm glad we talked it through. I think it's only fair we share some knowledge and work it all out. So yeah, great challenge. But here we go. A quick update. So we've got playing on screen, Papa Smokes, Andre C level with 4 points. In the YouTube side of things, Brett leading the pack with 4 points. Mangler's got 3. Astrid has 2. And over on Twitch, we've got Last Emperor with 3. BDJ with 2. So still a very close race right across the board and no deciding factor here on screen. Brett saying, Papa Smokes, will you get super kicked again if you don't give away?
Yeah, I get super kicked. Munson's the one that runs his mouth to the most psychotic wrestler in our federation.
But he's not just the most psychotic in our federation, the most psychotic wrestler pretty much around.
That's true.
Like even Andre knows. Andre, you don't even have to. There's no introduction needed. The guy steps through a curtain and you want to punch him in the face, right? Like,
yeah, L asshat. I hate the guy. He's L asshat to me.
See, at least Andre's on my side. At least I got somebody. So
Andre's head is
kicked in the face by him.
Yeah, Andre's still got his head on his shoulders because he isn't talking shit.
Fair. All right, moving on to the next question.
I talk shit about him when I used to talk about him about LPW shows. Oh, I would talk shit about him. He just never got a hold of me. So that's me.
Not yet.
Yeah. Be careful. All right, next question. Who was famously nicknamed the American Dream? Was it Dusty Rhodes, Magnum TA, Ricky Morton, or Ole Anderson? And if you don't get this one, I don't know. This was the tee-up one so that everybody could at least have a point.
Even Lauren can get this one wrong, right?
Well, or if you go back to last year's Halloween episode, even Kimmy couldn't have got this one wrong.
I was going to say, right. Kimmy would have gotten this one.
She never got a single point that show.
Shout out to Kimmy. Apologies to take the dig, but
we love you.
We're talking history, so we might as well talk history of trivia night as well too while we're at it.
How long have we been doing this trivia night, Munson? It's got to be 2 years, maybe now.
Yeah, probably a couple of years for sure.
Yeah,
and to think at first it was just kind of like we didn't really know what to do that Thursday, so I just threw it out there. It's like I'll throw together some trivia questions to ask Papa Smokes that night, and everybody just started participating in the chat, and it's like,
Yeah.
Okay. This is a cool thing. Let's do this more.
Yeah, they want to play. That's good.
Yep. All right. Got answers in from the entire chat. We'll consider that locked. And on this one, let's go to Andre first.
Come on. Give us a hard question. Come on, Bob.
All right. Bob folks, are you on board? Because the chat's gone that way too.
Oh, yes. It's Dundee, baby.
All right. Sounds good.
Yeah. That's the famous American Dream, Ricky Morton. Huge gimmick for him.
It's got a good ring to it. Come on.
Rock and roll dream.
American Dream Express,
Yeah.
All right. Moving right along to the next question. Then we got to make this tougher, hopefully, this time. So here we go. Which promoter was best known for running Houston wrestling, a key stop for NWA talent? Was it A, San Muchnick, B, Eddie Graham, C, Paul Bosch, or D, Bill Watts? Your time starts now. And I know somebody in the chat who better be getting this question right.
For sure.
Yeah, and I know two of them for specific promotions, but I don't know if they did promote somewhere else.
That was the quickest I've seen somebody in a chat answer a question on trivia, I think, ever. And the fact that the same person answered on both YouTube and Twitch in record-breaking
I was going to say,
simultaneously.
It's Brett, because I just know from Sundays he's from that area. So
also requested that we do this as a specific trip through the territories episode.
Yeah, I'm.
And BDJ, just in typical BDJ fashion, waits for someone else to answer and steals the answer from him.
If you're not stealing, you're not trying. That's what the BDJ always says.
Man, this is
all right. I'm just gonna wait a quick moment and see if we got an answer from the Mangler coming in. Andre's still scratching his head, not quite sure. Papa Smokes is thinking, man, I'm glad I paid attention to last week's trip through the territories. Andre now wishing that instead of going out and having a fun time, he would have stayed home and watched a trip through the territories.
Yeah, I really do. Instead of sleeping, I wish I would have watched this.
Yeah, well, Andre, we're going to need that guest coming up here right away. In fact, I'm going to have to call it a day. I know. I'm just bugging you, BDJ, man. I'm serious. Like, I know you did. I'm bugging you completely on that one. Just pulling your leg. It's all good. All good.
I think it's smart. It's smart to keep an eye on him, though, Munson. I think
it's fair. All right, we're gonna have to go to you first, though, Andre, just to see what you thought on this one.
I have no idea. I'm just going with Sam Muchnick.
All right, fair enough. Bob Smokes, do you want to hit him with the answer on this one?
Yeah, I'm going with C, Paul Bosch.
Yep. That is the answer. Paul Bosch is the one. Last week is when we did that on a trip through the territories, the highlight of the show. And yes, that was requested by Brett Martinez. So, Brett, that one was for you, my friend. Shout out to you for the great shout out on last week's trip through the territories. So we are going back to the score sheet, and everyone gets points except for Andre.
Boo.
Which means, Papa Smokes, you just pulled into the lead by a point here, my friend. So Papa Smokes leading on screen with 6 points to 5. We've got Brett leading the pack on YouTube with 6, and the Mangler has 5. Astrid, who I think got back to the chores, is sitting on 2 points still. And then over on the Twitch side of things, Last Emperor has got 5. BDJ with 4. But we're not quite done yet, gentlemen. We got more questions. I got more questions. In fact, let's have a look how many more we got. We've got 1, 2,
Questions forever.
Yeah, 2 more questions, and then I've got 2 tiebreakers lined up just in case we need them. Right now, we have a lead from every angle, but that could change in these next 2 questions. So let's find out. Going over to the first one here. Which wrestler's career was tragically cut short after a car accident in 1986, just as he was being built as the next big star of Jim Crockett Promotions? Was it A, Magnum TA, B, Buddy Landell, C, David Von Erich, or D, Gino Hernandez? Your time starts now. Papa Smokes would remember this horrible tragedy in wrestling history, I would imagine.
I do. And before the internet, you could only read about it in the magazines. And they made a big deal about it. And the picture of that car after the accident was like, holy cow, how did someone even survive that?
Yep. Got Brett's answer coming in on YouTube. Andre, are you familiar with this story at all, or is this going to be a pure guess for you?
No, I know the story. I think I know it. I think I know this one. Because again, I think I know this one. It's a famous story in wrestling, so
I think I've hurt BDJ's feelings. I was going to say he wasn't going to even answer the question, but there he is. He's back. I guess he's over it. We're friends again, and he's going to give me an answer. Oh, look who's just joined us in the house. It's Melball.
Oh, hell yeah.
Melball, I mean, I encourage you to play along, but I will break it to you. This is question number 7 of 8, so the catch-up wouldn't be quite possible, but you're very welcome, very encouraged to answer the next couple of questions. Still waiting for an answer from the Mangler. It's going to be coming in soon, and then we will call this one locked for now. I will say that Melball dropped another awesome episode of Noah Unleashed here tonight, covering all of the N1. So thank you, Melball, for that continuous coverage and the awesome work you're doing with Noah Unleashed. Go check that out. Available now on our YouTube channel. Mangler has given us an answer as well, too. The chat is in. Gentlemen, we're going over to you. And again, I know Pop Smokes has definitely got the answer. So, Andre, I'm going to you first.
Pretty sure it's him.
All right. You're in conjunction with the
I
entire
got my
chat.
Confirmation.
Papa Smokes, confirmation.
Yeah, A, Magnum TA for sure.
When I put it up in Papa Smokes, she's like, I was like, yes.
Yeah.
Just
I had to think because I thought it might have been like David, or could for some reason maybe because I'm not familiar with Gino, could have just randomly been Gino. Because I'm like, but I'm like, where this dude? This is the dude that had the accident. I remember hearing about it on a podcast once, so I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna go with him.
You might have even heard it on our podcast, there, buddy.
Possibly.
And the other choices, all those 3 other choices, all died young too. So like it is, it's an interesting choice to make.
And as Brett pointed out, Buddy was in Smoky Mountain Wrestling during the 90s, so it wasn't him. So
yeah.
Good knowledge on Brett's part there. So
for sure.
All right. Well, we are down to it. We're down to the wire. 8th question. I mean, if we have definitive here, I'm going to ask everybody now. If we have definitive winners after this, we can call the champs. But are we interested, regardless, in hearing the final questions, regardless if we call the champs or not?
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
yeah.
All right, let's play it out. Let's see if we crown some champions here, and then let's play the last couple for fun. Actually, it might even be more than that. Maybe I put in quite a few extra. Now, let's keep his party going. Let's see what we got. What state was the Crockett family primarily based in, where Jim Crockett Promotions ran many of its events? Was it A, Georgia, B, Texas, C, North Carolina, or D, Florida? Time starts now.
I know this one.
All right. Knowing is great.
Knowing is half the battle.
It really is. Guessing sometimes is the other half of this battle.
Wasn't that no? But there's a G.I. Joe thing, wasn't it? Knowing is half the battle.
Knowledge is power.
They do
right?
like the thing. They do the thing at the end. Knowing is half the battle. I mean, I can't remember. It was G.I. Joe. It's from something when I was a kid.
They were always trying to put education into our shows right before somebody got blown up or beaten up. All right. Answers in from Brett on Twitch and YouTube. Oh, man. I just got back to BDJ's comment about how the car hit Buddy and the car got hurt. That was that one, BDJ. That's a good reference there. All right. BDJ's answer is now in. Waiting for the Mangler to see if there's an answer from the Mangler on this question. How are you answering two different answers there, B? I mean, I'm accepting your initial one. I mean, I guess there is some cross stuff there. And Melbo likes the G.I. Joe reference. Love.
Yeah.
It's American Hero. All right, we got Manglers. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I get where you're coming from, BDJ. So, but yeah, I'm going with that because it's what you said too. And it's also what everybody else has said other than Mangler, who had a difference of opinion. But we'll see who's right as we go over to the on-screen. This one, we'll throw it Papa Smokes' way to start.
Okay, I'm going with C, North Carolina. Charlotte, baby.
All right. Andre?
Woo! North Carolina.
All right. And the answer was, in fact, North Carolina. Yes, Greensboro and Charlotte were major hubs for JCP events. So, yes, BDJ with the knowledge there.
That area got to be known as Flair Country. You remember that?
Yeah, you bet. So we're going to go and update the scores here. Actually, you know what, guys? I have 10 regular questions and then 2 tiebreakers. So we are going to go to 10 before we carry on a winner here. So, all right. Points are being updated. There we go. There we go. All right. So 2 more regular questions, and then we will crown who the winners are. Still laughing at the American Dream Ricky Morton joke.
Good
Love it.
in today.
It's kind of got a ring to it. Yeah,
it does now. It does. That's a clear Ring Respect Radio thing. The American Dream, Ricky Morton. All right, next question.
Which Morton became the American Dream?
All right. Which of the following was not a Von Erich brother who wrestled in World Class Championship Wrestling? Was it A, Kerry, B, Kevin, C, David, or D, Terry? Time starts now. Sounds like Munson's using a typewriter. It's called a computer. A computator.
You're not adding up the points on your little abacus there, Munson. You should go old school one of these weeks.
Yeah, that's how I do my best counting right there. Lost without that thing.
No, Munson's just got his socks off and he's counting on his fingers and toes.
Yeah.
It's a good way to do it. I mean, they're available. They're right there. Answers in from Brett on both Twitch and YouTube.
Munson's got 6 toes on each foot. Well, that's
how do you know my secrets, Papa Smokes?
Those people from outside Saskatoon, they got some secrets out in those little towns there, Munson, like where you're from.
Yeah. Technology. That is too much for my fried brain tonight, right there. Too many letters. But yes, I'm just waiting to see if we got some more answers coming in. Waiting on you, BDJ. Waiting on the Mangler over in the chat for this one. I'm sure Papa Smokes remembers that this goes all the way back to the very first Trip Through the Territories episode when we covered World Class Championship Wrestling.
That's right. That's right.
And of course, Andre must have seen that one, right? Like, you always watch the first. The sequels maybe not as much, but the first one, right? Like,
No, I don't always agree with the first being the best. Like Spider-Man. The second one was the best. Like Spider-Man 2 is far better than Spider-Man.
All right, fair enough. Brett says he needs to catch up with the trip through the territories. Please do, Brett. We got some real cool ones in there for you. It definitely, there isn't a play. You know what? That's bad on me. I actually should put together a playlist for a trip through the territories. I will try to remember to do that tonight, actually. What the hell is it? That's not even an option there, BDJ. Where are we going with this one? You got to give me a proper answer, brother, or I'm taking C because of the first letter that you put down on the screen. Up to you. Waiting on the Manglers. See if the Manglers got an answer here. BDJ, if you don't correct yourself before Mangler answers, we're accepting C on your behalf, unless you just want that. It's up to you. So I think this is question 9 of 10. Yeah, we're on 9 of 10. Just gonna insist. Okay, that's what I'm putting you down for C then. That's your answer. That's what you get. Mangler's answer's in. You're locked now, BDJ. Your answer is C because of that. All right, going to you first, Andre, on this one. What's your answer?
The only one I've never heard of, Terry Von Erich.
Fair enough. Papa Spokes, your answer?
Yeah, Andre's right on that one. It's number D, Tear.
Yeah, you're right. Terry is the answer. So everybody except for BDJ who wants to go and argue that Chris Von Erich was somehow the answer, though there was no option for Chris Von Erich. Yes, everybody else will be getting a point on this one.
That is a Von Erich brother, though. Chris was the little one, the youngest one, hey?
I know, but wasn't an option that I gave on there. I'm
telling
you.
And he had matches in world class, so.
I warned you, BDJ, brother. I warned you. I know that you know the actual facts, but the thing is, you got to follow what's on the screen and what I'm asking. So,
BDJ's not one much for rules, I don't think.
Nah. All right, that was question number 9. The points have been locked in. Going over to question number 10. This one will decide if we have some champions, and then we can do those 2 tiebreakers just for the fun of it. Next question is, before becoming a wrestling manager, Jim Cornette was most known for carrying what at ringside? A steel chair, B, a loaded boot, C, a tennis racket, or D, a cane? Time starts now.
A corny question, Munson. You were feeling spicy when you made these up, eh?
I guess.
He's a major figure in territory wrestling, no question.
He is. I figured it wouldn't be right not to say who he is, whether people agree with his opinions or not. And he's not always saying things people like. But, the question, before becoming a wrestling manager. Oh, wait. Did I put it as before?
Yeah.
Sorry.
We knew what you meant.
Okay. Let me relate this one. All right. So it's when he was a wrestling manager, not before he was a wrestling manager. Okay. We're looking at it. So I'm giving everybody the opportunity. If you did say what you thought, yes. Yeah. Okay.
Before he was a wrestling manager, what item did he have at ringside? A camera. He was the teenage photographer at ringside. I
really should have thrown that in as a trick now that I think about it. Now that I've read how that said, I feel like a dummy for not capitalizing on that opportunity. But
if you would have done it before, camera would have been the right answer. Because it would have been before he became a manager. Yeah, exactly. So that would have been a really good one to go with. Too bad I didn't have my thinking cap on, but answers are coming in. And I think
where was he the ringside photographer, Munson? Mid-South Memphis.
You bet. All right, Andre, give us this answer. What do you got?
Tennis racket.
All right, Papa Spokes.
Oh, hell yeah. C, the tennis racket.
All right. Yeah, and everybody else said the same thing, so everyone gets some points. So that means that the end of regulation rounds, I think we can declare champions across all. So we'll be playing the last two questions just for the fun of it. But yes, we've got a winner on screen with a perfect 10 out of 10. New on-screen champion, the man with the angelic voice, Papa Smokes. Papa Smokes, well done, sir. A perfect round of trivia tonight for you.
Wow, you don't see that too often. I'm happy about that. I hope everybody had a good time. That was a good round.
You bet. And I can also say you weren't the only perfect score of the night, Papa Smokes, because the new YouTube chat champion of the world with a perfect 10 out of 10 is Brett Martinez. Well done, Brett. And here's the crazy part. I can now declare for the first time in a while and new double champion, because also over on Twitch, but not with a perfect score, on 9 out of 10, the Last Emperor, a.k.a. Brett Martinez, also with the championship win. So Brett winning big. 2 championships tonight. Yes, the Emperor of the OLE chat, Brett Martinez. There he is, making that declaration loud and proud here tonight.
All
but
right.
Yes, it was a lot of fun. Yes, but we have got 2 more questions just for the fun of it here. Congratulations to everybody who picked up victories here tonight. But let's go ahead with the questions for fun as we're kind of getting to the top of the hour. First one is, who did Ric Flair wrestle in the famous 2 out of 3 falls NWA World Title match in 1989 at the Clash of Champions 6? Was it A, Ricky Steamboat, B, Terry Funk, C, Dusty Rhodes, or D, Barry Windham? Puzzled Papa Smokes on this one, or?
Well, there was a similar question 1 or 2 months ago when we did this, and I got it wrong. So now I'm starting to wonder if I'm going to get this one right or not.
It's actually regarded as one of the best matches of all time. So
Flair's got a few of those. Yeah, all right.
I guess, chat, if you're willing to get your answers in, you're welcome to join in. Brett's got an answer in. Again, Brett, just answer on YouTube. You don't have to answer twice because these are just for fun. So Brett's answers in. But keep the Twitch chat active if you like as well, too. It always helps out. BDJ, you want to throw an answer our way? I'm going to kind of maybe cut it quick here just so we can get this wrapped up. But BDJ, if you want to answer
this one. Yeah, he knows
I'm sure he does. Yeah. All right. Well, we're going to call again. BDJ, if your answer comes in late, that's cool. Beat it, Munson. Oh, he's mad. I made him mad. Oh. Sorry, buddy.
Speaking of spicy tonight.
Yeah. Well, I didn't have Ed to pick on, so I had to pick on somebody. Come on.
Oh. You always pick on the most dangerous people, Munson. Be careful.
Yeah, well, too bad Cito wasn't here, and I no. Anyway, going back to this one, Andre, man, get me back on track. What's the answer that you got here?
Ricky Steamboat.
Ricky Steamboat. Pop Smokes. What's your answer?
Yeah, that's who I'm going with too.
You bet. The answer, Matt, as one of the best of all time, 2 out of 3 falls. Ricky Steamboat is the answer to that question. All right, now for that final tiebreaker question that we had prepared. Here we go. The Great American Bash Tour started in 1985 under Jim Crockett Promotions. Which stadium hosted the very first Bash event? Was it A, Texas Stadium, B, Atlanta Fulton Country Stadium, C, Charlotte Memorial Stadium, or D, Greensboro Coliseum? Your time starts now.
Oh, boy.
Shut up, BDJ.
Don't you love that callback, Munson? That's going way back.
That's way back. That's pre-PPW way back right there.
Definitely.
Was obviously a member of the Munson Mafia at the time. I mean, you know.
Of course. Weren't we all?
Yeah. Oh, Brett's indecisive on this one. Indecisive.
Those
Wow.
Papa Smokes. Yeah.
All right. All right. Andre just flipped an answer up like he's been studying the history of this building for years.
I really only know one of these buildings, so I'm going with it.
That's fair.
All right, let's get an answer in the chat because we're over the hour mark here, so we can get an answer in. I'm gonna go to the boys on screen here right away. Obviously, I'm not gonna get one out of BDJ. He's mad at me. But Brett's just going between C or D. All right, fair enough. Okay, let's go there. Papa Smokes, hit me with it. What is your answer?
I'm kind of guessing between two that I think it is, and I'm going with D, Greensboro.
All right. And D for Andre.
Yeah.
Greensboro.
Yeah, buddy.
Brett was between C or D, but the answer actually was C, Charlotte Memorial Stadium. It kicked off as a summer wrestling tradition with concerts and big matches. So that was the answer to that one. And yes, a good time has been had by all. Congratulations to Brett and Last Emperor Brett for the wins, and Papa Smokes for your big win on screen here as well. Fantastic work, everybody. And as always, appreciate the participation from everybody. All joking aside, love you all. Thank you for being a part of this. Andre, why don't you tell the good people where they can find you and what you got coming up?
Twitter and Blue Sky at that candy, or sorry, Twitter and Blue Sky, yeah. Twitter and Blue Sky at that candy guy, TikTok, Instagram, and Threads at that candy dude. You can find me over on YouTube where I do my show, The Pop Spot, where we pop about all the spots we love in independent professional wrestling. Where me and my boy AWS talk about all the shows that we go to. We'll be having a show coming out next week because we'll be chatting the RCW event that we will be at this weekend that I am ring announcing, and features the retirement death match of my boy Shotgun Sid Greed is retiring from professional wrestling. He's having a crazy multi-person death match to end his career. If you are in the Edmonton area, come out, check it out. See me ring announce because I'm going to be ring announcing that show, and I can't wait for that show. It's going to be epic. And you can find me right here on OLE every Sunday, where I'm 1-1 in fantasy because of this jerk right here kicking my ass last weekend. But I'm doing very well in our predictions contest. Probably thought he was so smart, but no, I caught up.
He did indeed. He's caught out. In fact, there was a game tonight. I got to check what the status of that one is too, because that would be the difference.
I've been getting alerts. Alerts because me and Peggy I have Josh Allen playing. She has their kicker playing. So pretty much every time Josh scores, she's gonna get a point out of it. God damn it.
Fair enough. Papa Smokes, we have to go over to your beautiful ticker. Cost me some money. Tell the people where they can find you and what you got coming up.
All right, I'm on screen every Thursday night on Ring Respect Radio, which is a show on Ole Podcasts and Video Bros Network. Other than that, I am on Elon Musk's free speech wonderland known as X at Smokes_Papa. Also on Twitch at Papa_Smokes_. There
you go. That's where you can find Papa Smokes. As for myself, Bobby Munson, over the X Real Bobby Munson, Instagram and Threads, Video Bros SK. Twitch, it's at Video Bro _Bobby Munson. And on the Blue Sky, BobbyMunson.bsky.social. As for what I've got coming up, as Andre was mentioning, this Sunday, 11 a.m. Eastern Time, Point of View, your favorite Sunday sports stream is live, talking about the week in sports. You can also catch myself and Papa Smokes every Saturday, 1 p.m. for us here in Saskatchewan, 3 p.m. for those of you on the East Coast, with a new professional wrestling match there from our vaults. As we said, it's an absolute banger, non-title tag team match. The Short Kings taking on Paralira this Saturday. You do not want to miss it. It is awesome. And then back again next Thursday night with Papa Smokes for more Ring Respect Radio. I'm sure it's going to be another indie-rific night here next Thursday night. We will let you know more as the week unfolds, but you can check out this show and many other great shows right here at our local establishment, OLE Podcast, across all social media as well as YouTube and Twitch. Check us out there. Give us a like, follow, subscribe. Give this video a thumbs up. Ring the notification bell. And if you're watching on replay, leave a comment in the comment section below. How many trivia questions did you get right playing along after the show was done? Let us know in the comments. Always searching those out and checking those out. But we want to thank every single one of you for joining us here tonight. It's been an absolute pleasure, an absolute blast. And we will see you next Thursday night for more Ring Respect Radio. Take care, everybody.